We're also performing to the song in a couple weeks. Batman? That's a have you seen that meme of that's how Bruce Wayne gets all his money? Nice. Oh, yeah. Dude, I forgot about that. That's sick. Nice. Ooh, that was a clean ass transition. God damn. Ooh, clean. These transitions are sick, dude. I know I said this, I watched this a long time ago. I watched it a long time ago. Dang, okay. Those lyrics. Dang. Steve Aoki in the back like he's friggin' Zordon. Oh, okay. Strobing lights warning. I fucking love that part of the fucking choreography, man. Is it bad as that, like, that little... I'll get to it. This part's sick. I'm getting lost in the sauce just watching, man. In my mind, I'm making too many Phasmophobia references. Yeah. There you go. The intensity, man. What the? This part is fucking. Woo! The added sound design of the explosion and the actual explosion. Oh shit. Yes, I called Steve Aoki Zordon. Nice. It's so crazy, like the evolution. This cell block is reminding me of the prison level in Phasmophobia. It just happens to be in the daytime. Transitions are clever as fuck, dude. Shouts out to people who put together the wardrobe. It's friggin' fire. I love what they're wearing here. It's like their Power Rangers transforming scene, and then Steve Aoki as Zordon right there behind him. I love the cuts where they match cut it with the dancing. I've been seeing that throughout a lot of the other music videos I'm watching today. It's always fun to see like when the moves match just right, because sometimes you see like a... Ooh, clever with the lighting. Did they just friggin' knee slide on carpet? Jesus Christ. Ooh. Ooh, nice framing on that. Beautiful set and stage. Ooh, dancing barefoot. I forgot they did that. My plantar fasciitis can't, man. Ooh, clever with the lighting. With the shadow play. That blazer, man. Oof. Ooh. Nice. Did they just freaking knee slide on carpet? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Nice VFX with the wings. Ooh, great over the shoulder shot for that performance part. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Ooh, love that lighting on that. Oh, these beautiful shapes, man. That's exactly what I love when seeing the movements. Ooh. Nice framing on that. Oof. God, that's clever with the shadows. These parts right here. God, this set is gorgeous. Love the solos happening here. Cause look at the friggin' just highlight, strong silhouette, like a reverse shot towards the back. Look at that. So dramatic and beautiful silhouettes. And I love this framing right here, like that. Is genius. And then same with it in the beginning, because I know they end how they start, so I think that's friggin' clever. This reaching right here, like that emptiness. So those kind of statues where everyone's kind of like frozen, like having their own moment, and all this negative space. Gorgeous. Playing with the shadows is clever too. This is a great wide shot, dude. Like you see them and the shadows, and then you see like how this whole place, it is picturesque. Alright, what's going on YouTube? Today we are analyzing BTS I Need You, requested by Max. If you guys got requests. I will end the initial reaction. If you guys haven't seen that video, make sure you guys do. I do enjoy the fact that this first minute, majority of them are essentially just lying down and chilling. Because nap time. So 15 seconds in, he's up and rapping. Everyone's still chilling. I'm really curious to see what this looks like from a top-down view. I know we're focusing on him, but when people block, they do it on purpose. So it definitely looks like a kind of this kind of shape. So I would like to see that from a top-down view, if that exists. He does a freaking push-up to get him up. Oh, yeah, and then again, like not the first minutes, but like 30 seconds in, a lot more atmosphere choreography than anything. Just milking the choreography. I'm assuming that this is the front of the stage, which is why, oh, that's terrible. Which is why they're not trying to cross it, which is smart because that's what we do as well. Because I feel like every dance group that kind of tries to prepare for the size of the stage, because when you're practicing in a dance studio like this, it's different from the actual size of the stage. Sometimes the stage is smaller, sometimes the stage is bigger. So it would be nice. And sometimes you have the opportunity to get the dimensions and you try to like emulate what the actual size is, so you can prep how much room you have, and this is to avoid traffic, meaning to avoid bumping into each other. So yeah. Honestly, I saw the performance video before this. I love this look than the kind of clean collared shirt. It was a nice little juxtaposition, but I feel like this definitely fits the vibe more. Like this and this. Like these three right here. Maybe this, but definitely like he's wearing. I mean, choreography I think is honestly for me there's not much to say about the choreography. It's the typical kind of guy group kind of stuff. Strong lines, strong pictures, strong moments. So in a sense, kind of for this one, staying in the usual, what I usually expect for guy groups. What I do love about this is one of my favorite moves right here. Okay, this is a nice boom, nice slow like resistance move, kind of milking it. Very nice in how he's executing it. I like the extra little shoulder he's giving it. It makes it feel more like there's more resistance. Then quick to these quick body rolls, touching the neck. I don't know, something about the neck is a nice little added movement to it. Da 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 boom. That was a quick level change from like standing up into the going into that kneeling position. Boom. From there he was ready. Pivot down. That was nice. Great play on the musicality on that. I like, again, nice strong angles. I like that they're using flash hands. It makes it feel more dynamic and explosive. And the expectation would be out and coming back in, but it was a nice out and then boom 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 with the musicality. Yeah, this is clean with the levels. Comes up, it's a simple tiptoe. Again, this is why like levels are important. It just the simple thing just made it feel dynamic. All they're doing is going on the tiptoe, and the other one's crouching more. This part, I feel like this diagonal is still clean for the most part, but it's also like getting very crowded up in front, because if this is the front of the stage, I don't know if he's supposed to be up here or if he's supposed to be here, or if he's supposed to be here going to the back. But either way, it's still clean because it still creates that little like that asymmetry of one group here and one group here. So, and then there's a little bit of a curvature happening here. So let me just back up just a tad. Yeah, more atmosphere choreography, walking atmosphere choreography, complement the lyrics. I love that because it's such a like, it felt like a tidal wave. Boom, body roll, very big body roll, and just a big amount of traveling. This group moving from here to here is nice. It's nice. So, and then the motion going from like the point having you look up here, and then woo, there's a lot of things working. It looks like science. Yeah, circle. Super clean. He's moving a little extra right here. Here, see the step? Boom, he kind of tucks in a little bit. But it looks like he kind of just used that to adjust his formation. Hard to tell. But he takes takes a huge extra step. Nice little reveal for that. That was nice. This is a look though, man. Yeah, right here, he's really playing with it. I don't know. I remember when I first was doing this, like my coach would be calling this out, like you're about to fall off stage, and this, this is one of those things, being mindful of like where the front of the stage is, because say most of the time, assuming that's an elevated stage, you might fall off, or you're just kind of pushing it, or sometimes on certain places where you perform, the light only hits on certain areas, so the light might just be here, and you stepping farther that far out, you might just be out of the light. So just like these are things that come up for me from my experience. Like sometimes you don't want to be too far out because you might be out of the light, or you're just kind of gambling in terms of maybe falling. No, hard. I don't think it happens, but yeah. Limb heavy. No, like notice notice how like majority of the choreography, like how still he's the center the whole time, right? Let's see how still his torso is, because a lot of choreography nowadays, at least here in the States, have a lot of contracting and a lot more grooves, in my opinion, and even more so in the New Jack era. Boom, boom. So you notice how his body is primarily centered, it's very limb heavy, and then until there's a contract. That's where the groove happens. So you see how different, how much more your body is used or how much more the shapes feel more dynamic when you use your body versus just say a simple point. What if you point and contract or stretch out? It adds a lot. And those are things that I notice. Yeah, so that's it. So good, fun choreography, clean, not simple, but definitely focusing a lot more on the atmosphere choreography, and gives a lot more room for high, definitely allows the performers to perform at a high level without the stress of trying to do some crazy choreography. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do all the things, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, time to check out the performance video. Wow, 2015, man. It's amazing that Max is able to find some sort of wide fan cam. We'll see if this gets allowed on YouTube. Simple outfits, nice clean button up with gray shorts. With accents of neon or yellow. Wow. I love that movement right there. That's so nice. Just like that, boom, to go to the next part. I might use it myself for a freestyle. Ooh, I love that. Nice clean angles. I'm not gonna lie, the backdrop is a little distracting, but thankfully these guys have clean outfits that it doesn't blend too much with the background. See again, more of the atmosphere, just looking, walk, hands, and so what the benefit of this choreography is that it's not exhausting you so much. But when the race choreography, you can't fuck up. This is my favorite. This wave to a very big body roll and step. It was great. Clean ripple. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of dynamics happening here. So everything is just atmosphere, then leads to the main chorus choreography. Yeah, let's go crotch grab, or a hint of a crotch grab. That backdrop is making me think of like the final battle for the Amazing Spider-Man 2, the battle of Electro with Electro and Spider-Man. I know it's I'm digressing from BTS, but yeah. Let's go. Yes, I like that. Just a simple like light on them. Yeah, strong, intense, very clean lines. Here's the thing though. Yeah, so this is where things start to kind of change up. Something new. He went very dramatic on that drop. Dun, 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 dun. I love that. Da, 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 da. Boom. This part. Da, da. Nice, he killed it. So just a small thing right here. You can see like, oh shit. Yeah. Slight, you know, it happens. One of the things here, like just share, at least for me, my experience with repeating chorus choreography is that sometimes it feels so repetitive. Like, not that the choreography is repetitive, but you're doing it again and again. There have been moments, for me at least, where I feel like, am I doing this choreography right still? Because I don't know, you've done it so many times, it kind of seeps in there. For me, sometimes it's similar to repeating the word like a million times, not a million, but so many times you start kind of wondering if you're saying the word right or spelling the word right or even saying the sentence right. I don't know. That makes sense, but yeah. Anyone else who's done like backup dancing, like let me know if you've ever felt like that. Like repeating the chorus choreography sometimes feels like, if you've ever had that thought of, am I fucking this up, or because it eventually gets to the point where it's easy, and then doing it again, but then you get a little bit of paranoia, just like, oh shit, I'm doing it right. Anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Do all the things. I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, what's going on YouTube? Today we are analyzing BTS Boy In Luv, not Boy With Love. And this is a re-recording after like a month of not, like after the first one. As you can see, my hair is not as red because I fucked up and I didn't record the sound and it wasn't syncing properly. So I decided to like circle back around it. But this song is fire. If you got requests, head on over to the Patreon. This was requested by Max. One of my favorite things. I don't remember anything I said during my first analysis, but definitely love how the energy is very like soft. These movements are very big. I'm not a fan of this very big shimmy, but the way they're executing it is hard as fuck. I think it's one of those things that's like, for me, this move honestly feels silly, but like I said, it looks hard, just the way they are doing it. And then it's one of those things that if you are a great performer, you can make the silliest move look dope as fuck. Then these guys are master performers, even at this time. I forgot what year this was. I love this. Like, so nice little setup right here. Boom, and kind of walking. I kind of like it. Almost seems like they're all the same height. So I think that's one of the things that I kind of appreciate, because it just adds more to the sameness or cleanliness. Boom, nice little transition. I like as they go down, they come up, which is a nice little dynamic. Boom, and then I like this side to side dynamic. I've watched this before, and yeah, I've also watched this again because I just love the choreography here on the first part, and then that was a terrible one, and then here's the second. It's great and nice. Him being center, him being control is a nice touch. Ooh, I love that right there, and it kind of reverses the motion for this dynamic right here. Oh, yeah. And then they flip it, they switch it by doing this kind of thing happening right here. So having these three just be the main focus. So it was nice because they really direct the eye. So first, he was back here, and then here, and then they did go up and down right here, and then now it's these three. So a lot of visuals, a lot of dynamics just into one formation, this little V formation they're doing. Nice little groove, very strong groove, and nice little setup, and like that he's got a little smirk going on already. Simple movements, but again, execution is so key here. Because it's just simple, pot of array and a little bit of a shoulder or a head movement. And a little bit of pot of array, drop. It's a side, slowly bring it up. Simple movements. Execution's always key, man. I love this kind of cute, playful moment, even though this song juxtaposes a very intense song. Ooh, is that an intentional camera shake? Yeah, it was. I like the setup here. They do a lot of movement. Boom. Boom. These type of jumps, as cool as they are, I always think it's always a little tricky because one, the human body isn't exactly flat. Like you gotta make sure your back is strong and as flat as possible, but still there's curvature happening, which always includes risk, or that also be stepping on a person. Sometimes oh shit, they slip off. So these types of tricks, as simple as it is, he's just jumping over someone, it's still, look how high he gets. He's jumping over someone. What if he jumps half a second early and then boom? Just for me, those are the things that come in my mind. It sounds maybe neurotic, but just if you get hurt, you're out of the job for a few months. So not a fan of that huge extra camera shake. But yeah, still really cool thing, because the fact that he's bending his knees in a lot like this really exaggerates and brings a lot more oh shit, he's really, really high. God, the textures and the musicality and choreography. This is so good. And I kind of like that I'm getting to react to this because I fucked it the first time. Because one thing that I'm really appreciating right now is just this little pivot head point. Boom. Looks like it looks like it's inspired by Crump, but because that does feel like something I would see someone doing crumping. Damn, they're so clean. This is the move. This groove. I love that. Just the level changes and the repetition, and it's the movement is very hypnotic. Ooh, let's get center, because it's because you're going left, right, and then changing it up, because the I think it still would have been effective if they were all standing up, but the level changes again adds more dynamics to it. It makes it our eyes are naturally gonna go to the movement. So while they have this hypnotic movement happening side to side, they also have the down and then up. It's just great ways. I mean, these are things people, choreographers are thinking oh, that's hypnotizing people, but it just looks cool. And then I'm just simply explaining why, in my perspective, it looks great. Because we're doing this hypnotic groove and then doing this level change, and along with combine that with the auditory cues from the music, it's just it's a really strong moment. Ba, ba, boom. Oh yeah, I remember breaking this down. Just like the amount of activation that's needed, because one, you're leaning back, boom, activating this muscle right here, and then you're pivoting here, and then you're leaning forward to control that. Boom, leaning forward, not contracting, but boom, boom, other things, like lean back. And it's important to try, like I like how he's doing it, to create this nice clean line. Because if you're not, sometimes if you're leaning back, so if this one he looks like he's leaning forward a little too much, or you know, it could be. It also depends on which part, how the angle of the camera, but yeah, leaning back kind of really helps sell this motion. Because if they're up and then they leaned, it wouldn't be as effective as if like back, and then forward. It's almost like animation where they do like a where they do anticipation of and then punch. It feels like that. It's like a back and then forward. Like it just going from the opposite side makes the movement feel bigger. I really appreciate like the intense like performance that they're already giving. Oh yeah, okay, nice. Again, everything in my mind is, when watching this stuff, is like shapes. It's design. Like this one is asymmetry or size, big versus small, in terms of how they're using the stage. So and then everything else, you know, it's everything is about creating things that, well, one is complementary to the music, but also pleasing to the eye, because you want people to understand what you're saying. And sometimes what choreographers or even people talking, sometimes they speak too fast and people can't understand it. This would be if this was a motivational speech, I would be drawn and hooked the whole time. Nice pickup here. Clever pickup, and I like that they did make that to a pickup, because one, it gives them opportunity to rest, and what it also does, it does a little bit more of a build-up, because the more people are involved, the more energy the movements seem to have. So it does know there's more people here, and it's doing what, you know, essentially what backup dancers do, is it supplements the performer. It does not take away your attention from the performer. So they're not doing insanely fast, crazy movements that draw attention away from them. Oh yeah, I freaking love that, man. Like this freaking driving and drifting and stopping, man. And look at how far he has to fucking lunge, dude, just to hit that spot. Boom. Look at that. Oh, strong legs. Boom, just to hit that spot. And then for them, just making sure that slide, they stop it on a dime. Because the thing with this is, you know, you want to sell. If there was a little bit of overlapping action and they have a little bit of that, it kind of loses it. The fact that they all stop at the same time sells it so hard, man. This is such simple movements. Everyone can do this. Like, because it's, again, like amplifying the performer. It's not all about the dance, even though this is dancer analyzed. I might change it to review, because when I was looking at it on mobile, it looks like it says professional dancer anal. So I gotta change it to review. Anyways, I digress. Oh yeah, I wanted to share like why how this is great supporting choreography, and it's simple and effective. Okay, simple pose, like the here leaning, it's a great moment for them to I love how he looks so dumbfounded, like, oh, I know you. But and then boom, pose, nod. These are great like atmosphere choreography. Also like breathe, like an opportunity for them to catch their breath. But obviously you don't want to lose your face while you're performing. And then they simply go up to a pose, and then another simple side to side groove. Yeah. Yeah. That's the move, man. They have a lot of strong moments here. This is great. I love how they're slowing everything down. Well, for one, for them that everyone can breathe. Then it's a simple, like the do 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 do, and they're just taking steps. Simple and effective. Do 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 do. Ooh. Woo! God, I got chills. I remember seeing that for the first time. Just felt like lock, load, and go. Bah, bah, bah. And then boom. This is such a clean turn. Boom. Yeah, this turn was clean. Boom, they hit the markers right. Look at those elbows. Look at how close they all are. Yep. He's a little off, but it still looks good. Like, shit. Because then you have to spot to find your spot. It makes sense why they're like, these three are up in front. They see what's in front. Boom. It looks like they all step at the same time. Just about. God damn. And by the way, I remember when wearing these types of shirts were super popular. Boom. Ba da. Oh, my knees hurt on that. Because they did a straight up jump and then straight land. No, it's like, oh, it doesn't look like a big deal, but landing on your legs like that, like trying to be like all strong, that puts a lot of stress on your muscles and your joints. I do love the dance ASMR though. Oh, I love angles. I love like this. Bam! This is a shot right here. Ooh, hero shot. I would love to have just filmed that, like in all the million angles. Bam! Boom! Strong shapes. Very. Like, it's just. This is why I find this effective, is because you're letting people see like the shape, you're kind of reading into it. Boom! Because sometimes people get so focused on musicality that, again, people are too fast, and it's hard for people to see. And it goes for the reverse. Sometimes the movement is too slow, it gets boring. So it's, I guess, finding a balance, and that comes with a lot of repetition in your own creativity. But you see, and then big shapes. Boom. Oh yeah, I remember him slipping it on there, catching himself. Yeah, that's great. I mean, I'm glad I finally got to rewatch this. I took time off from watching it because I wanted to cleanse my palate, and two, I was kind of annoyed that I fucked up on the original recording, but that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I might be doing some more of some of these throwbacks of BTS, because Max told me that there was like this completely different image of them. I saw BTS like what, 2020 New Year maybe, when they did Boy With Love at Madison Square Garden. It was at Times Square. So that was the first time I actually started paying attention to it. Yeah, so do all the things if you liked it. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, performance video time. If it's your first time here, because I'm assuming that this video will probably bring in a lot of people, I generally like wide cams and fan cams and tower cams, because I like being able to see the performance as a whole, and seeing like how performers are when they're not the main focus. I really don't care for the TV cut, because that's really more meant for the fans. This is Dancers React. I want to see the whole dancing. I don't give a shit about a close-up. Because I'm not a stan. I only care about the dancing. Oh, they're going off in suits. I like that juxtaposition. I like the glasses. Man, this is like a handheld fan cam, dude. And they're still gotta bring, and they're singing with this intensity, man. This track is so sick, dude. Cause I get kind of like I kind of get an old school hip hop vibe to it. Oof. I'm always like iffy when it comes to those kind of stunts when you're involving having to step on over someone. Love the LED giving me some silhouette action here so that I can see how the movements are. And it's so crazy to that they're singing while dancing this full out, man. It's different because I'm watching him sing in the middle right now. The execution of the choreography feels you can see that they're holding back a little bit so they can execute the singing just as well. Because there's a huge difference when you have to sing when you're just dancing, but then you have to sing and dance. Dancing and singing live everything is about resource management. You have to prioritizing singing, performing, and then dancing can take a back seat. See, this is what I'm talking about. From this wide angle, your focus is on the right, but everything happening on audience left, our left, was nice and complimented for that. This groove is everything. The sliding makes it even more epic, dude. And okay, switching the hand on his mic was our 310, yeah. I do like that the outfits are more uniform. That way it makes the choreography feel a lot crisper and a lot cleaner. See a good use of the floor here. You could do stage left to center to, stage right to center to stage left. So our blocking is important because then you're like, our eyes are naturally attracted to movement, man. Let's go, vocals! And then you still gotta dance full out. Kane's in the building. Ooh, that fire made it more explosive. Yeah. All right. So around here, just something I wanted to appreciate. Just like adjusting as he's doing it. Look at he's playing with the mic. When you can mess around a little bit in the middle of your performance, you know you got it down. Switching it. Oh, let me just play with the mic. Oh, it's nothing. That's how you. He knows his shit. Okay. So that's it. Simple, effective outfits of which complemented a powerful choreography, a dope song, great performers. I don't know how old this video is. I'm gonna look it up right now. How old is this video? 2009. Okay, so it's not that old. It feels like it though. It's 2019. Just kidding. This is 2014. This song is from 2014, and I think this performance is from 2019. Man, imagine having to remember your stuff from. Okay, I've actually had to do that when I was on tour. Yeah, I mean, imagine this I was close. Like the practice video was from 2014. This performance was from 2019. That is wild. Having to remember, go back and try to do after all the work you've done. You go back and having to, you have to remember the material for this one piece. But yeah, fantastic performance from great choreography, amazing performers, amazing energy and execution. I think that's one of the things I like about them. It's like not just it may not be the choreography or there's some people. What am I trying to say here? I think the biggest thing that I appreciate from them is that their individual performance contributes to the performance as a whole, and it's the commitment to the movements and the commitment to their persona of who they are when they're on stage, which is a lot of fun to watch. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed.
So smooth like the car I ride.
Oh,
Party planner couldn't catch this vibe. Big boss and I make a hater stay on their job and I be on these
who
girls next
did
like
they
the back of
choreograph?
they bobs. Houston's finest
Did
in
they
the room
choreograph
with the
this?
bosses. Make 'em all get ratchet in they suits and blouses. I remember writing flows in my room.
Damn.
I need global entry to the shows I'm rocking. Smooth like cocoa butter. My drip more than a puddle.
Whoa.
Take over every summer.
This is
Even Stevie if they ever had to wonder. Cause every beat I get on get turned into hubba bubba.
so wow. Okay. Okay. It is nice to just see singers just do the dancing part because it's like, because when you're singing and dancing, you have to balance out certain different things. Like, oh, I'm gonna focus on singing, and not put too much energy in the dancing because I need my energy for singing because we're humans. We're not, we get tired. Just seeing them dance and doing the crazy musicality stuff is a bait. Yeah, hell yeah, it's fire. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's quick reaction. I'm gonna analyze it a little bit more. Go check that video out. All right, what's going on, everyone? Today we are analyzing BTS's choreography to Make the Stallions First. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys got question, if you guys got requests, head on over. If you guys have, what am I trying to say? Oh, if you guys have requests, head on over to the Patreon, and if you guys want to hang out with me live, join me on Twitch. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Should be pretty quick. Let's find out why this choreography is pretty sick. Okay, let's go. 6, 7. Was there a little play with the?
So smooth like the car I ride.
Ooh, what is happening with their hands right here? Boom. So it's a flick, flick, pull. Because I think a lot of the choreography here is basing it on the lyrics. Yeah, like I said, if you guys watch the reaction, I like that it's just showcasing their like deep level of danceability. Because we all know they can dance, but it's just fun to see them just do the dance. At least for me, it's fun to see just the dancing part because then when you're just doing dancing or you're just doing singing, and you can push things a little bit more because you're not trying to do either or. If you're trying to sing and dance, you have to compensate of like what you want to focus on more. So here, faster movements, bigger movements, and definitely much harder musicality. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, da da da. Nice. Of like this quick into this groove. So groove and da 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 da. To a very chill little upright kind of transition. Da 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 da. Like, notice the difference. You got bigger waves, and Jimin's coming in super chill. Oh yeah, sure. So notice. Oh, wrong button. He goes in. He's going a little bit more upbeat and groovy. Jimin's coming a little chill. There we go. Boom. He's going. Just one's going boom, boom, boom. The one's going boom. It's still the same movements. Is sort of like having, especially as singers, since if this was a competition routine, you want everyone to be the same energy. But these are individuals. These are singers. They're trying to. These are essentially, in a sense, products, and you want their personalities to shine. And this is where it works. This is why it works so well. What is this neck choreography? Neck, elbow, wrist, switch. So boom, 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 boom. Look, is that what I'm seeing here? Ah, okay. It's a cute little. So it is a neck, elbow, wrist, switch, point, look. So it's a here, da 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 da, look. Nice. I want to say it's simple, but it's like when you do it fast, it's another thing. Doing it slow, like this. I like this character moment, like right here, where they just get to smile, or have. I don't think I've ever seen them do this. Maybe I have, but it's fun and playful because they're looking away as they're doing that. Da da da, boom. Nice transition. I do like the fact that they're changing direction in the room. Yeah, I love this choreography. So I think what I like about it too is it's not just all angular movement. There's a lot of grooves. There's a lot of body rolls. Like there's a lot of quick movements. This is da 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 da. Oh, what's happening here? Ooh, God, this is so good. The isolation's so good too. The isolation and the interaction is so precise. Now we go from like very outward type of shapes to very inward using the fingers. Ooh. Wow. That was God. I just think the going from very big and quick movements to just the hands changing. Simple was a 1 and a 2, like a step, 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 kind of like a pot of beret in a sense, except he's going for a big slide. 1, 2, 3, 5, almost like a pot of beret, kind of. That's really fast. Da 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 da. Quick footwork, great musicality. Da da. Nice. So I like the energy going from like super quick from like the feet da 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 to the upper body, and then slowing it down as a whole big, yeah. And when creating this, not everyone's always thinking. No one thinks this. I'm just trying to break it down so it's like, oh, this is why I think it looks good, and hopefully like you guys kind of learn as well. And because honestly, I'm in the process of learning as well. I'm just an artist appreciating other art and other artists. So see that, like quick. They give a lot of nice variety to bigger silhouettes and shapes. 6 and 7, 8. In this nice character moment here. That was fun to watch. Glad to finally have watched this. I was thinking about skipping over this because I've watched how many renditions of this at this point. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, what's going on everyone? Today I am reacting to the dance practice of Run BTS. It's funny that it's funny because the minute that I published the Run BTS performance video, the reaction I did for fun, the practice came out, so I'm excited for this one. I'm separating the reaction and for the dance practice and analysis separately because it just seems to do better in terms of retention. And I'm just doing what I can. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Today it is the reaction right now, and make sure you guys go check out the analysis. Oh my god, I need to start that again. Fuck me, I was not ready for that. Okay, let's go. Ooh, that's such a big amount. Woo, woo. Nice. It's so visual with the big groups. There's a certain like scale and epicness that it does to it. Nice. Damn, man, they make the way they're using the floor right now and the way they're using the amount of people, it makes it feel like the stage just feels huge wherever they perform this, man. That heel toe lean, man. Nice. Woo! Going from the big to the small to the grooving. I completely forgot about the bandanas. Nice use of levels. Very big movements. Woo! Look at that. Wow, great use of the friggin' bandanas. Like, I just love the way they use the bandanas, man. Oof. Adding more risk to the choreography by using a prop like that. Ooh, watch out for the bandana. Oh, that's stressing me out. Because it's a you can, like, someone can trip on that. Nice picking it up. Is that strong, like, aggressively chill? Oh. Kind of a motorcycle dynamic with over there. Ooh, nice ripple. The whole use of the sweater reminds me of when they did when they performed at I think at the Grammys. What they did that with their blazers. So much happening right now. How many dancers they got, man? This is... Nice. Great use of the levels. And the formations. Then charging up. Nice, it's like a... Ooh! That was a little different. You know, normally you see like a curtain reveal where they open up. This one's a curtain close, but using it the nice levels. Ooh. All right, so finally glad I've been anticipating to see this, to see the practice, to see the dynamic, because I saw a lot of great stuff in the performance video. A lot of you guys may have seen already. Great use of props, great use of levels, really great use of the floor. It just feels, and the clever use of the dancers, because it really feels like the stage feels huge the way they're using it. I'm pretty sure it is. But the way it is, it just there's something about the scale of like the amount of dancers and the way that they are traveling through just makes it feel like them feel big, much larger than life in a sense. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go watch the analysis video, because I know not everyone watches the analysis video, so that's why I separate these things. So see you guys there. I do like this. This isn't something I saw, at least from in the original performance video I watched, but this is a nice little teaser. This is such a huge group. And this is, look at this, I don't know. This is where like the use of the camera kind of like helps play with just the scale of it. Look at like the perspective happening here, but then there's this nice silhouette happening with the guys, but you see the, I don't know, this little set thing right here, this shape happening. If it's your first time watching here and you think I talk too much, this is an analysis video, not a reaction video. Go watch the reaction videos before you complain. I wonder if that was a ripple. Because I know it's a jump anywhere. Boom, 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 boom. It's hard to tell from this angle. Because I'm starting to see some extra hands go in the back, and he looks like he's the initiator. That's a hard ripple because it's so fast. What are you gonna do? That's how fast that is. What are you gonna do? Great use of levels on that. Like a lot of stuff like happening already. Like this is one of the things I mentioned in some of my previous videos. I don't know if you guys have watched it, but anyways, like when you start low energy like this, not exactly low energy, but low, like it doesn't start off with a bang or super fast. You have to start with confidence, and this right here is not a bang of a start right off the bat. So they have like this very strong pose, and then they hit you really quick. So they're doing a little bit of both. Like they're going chill, very strong, not doing much, but still very confident, and then boom, exploding into your face, and then bring the energy back. So it's like literally like right here, like low, then here, then like really, and then really bring it low again, and then they do a slow build up for everything else. And then also here, wanted to note that, look, nice levels. All the focus is on you, and the dynamic happening with the head nods. And then yeah, again, the levels here and here, just creating a nice shape as a whole, and nice shapes, simple subtle shapes with the nods. Fun. I like this stunt. It's simple and dynamic because it's like there's something about just someone jumping over someone, and it just gives them like a superhero kind of vibe to it, and adds a little bit of risk. Not so much where someone can get potentially hurt. Oof, man, look at that. Like, look how, because I know he's the main focus right now, but look how far fairly spread everyone else is. Boom, and then they really crowd him. Oof, look at the dynamics happening here. I wish I could see what's happening in this back choreography here and this right here while he's the attention. Oh yeah, okay, you can kind of see it in the back. They're running in the back, crossing over, and coming out. As you can see. So what I like when there's multiple things happening, but that are complementing each other, but not taking away. So we have the main artist happening here. We have this main additional group here doing the choreography, and then we have these two back groups going across, which is nice. It's almost like an eyegasm of like different things, but the thing is, you don't want everything to be all at the same energy. That makes sense, because the way he's performing, he's not going crazy. He has kind of a chill vibe to it. They're just doing the main choreography. Everyone else is just running and then doing a high V and then coming back down. Ooh, that was nice. Weave through, nice little clump, and then pose, and everyone else is posed in the back. Weave through to this V. See, this is what I mean, how like by the way they're using the scale of their dancers, the way they're so spread out right now, like the camera is primarily focusing on them, but the way they, like how many dancers we saw before up until this point, it almost feels like they've just spread them out so much, and then while they're the main focus, and then it feels like they're using the dancers to create the stage for them. 6, 7. That was a nice setup to reveal another artist, and I appreciate that not all the guys are on stage like right now, because it's really letting them be individuals with the dancers, and then it kind of surprising you with the others. I think I'm pretty sure other artists have done this, but this is something that I'm really noticing right now that I think that I'm appreciating. And then look at how again we have a kind of a runway kind of setup here. See, and it makes it feel bigger because, one, he's got like a very chill energy going this way, and these guys have very and then also standing up. I'm just trying to bring up so many things that I'm noticing, and these guys are in a low energy, but these guys are low, excuse me, but also quick going this way, juxtaposing his energy, or is the opposite. And I'm only like 37 seconds in, and welcome to Dancer Overanalyzes. So chill. See that? Just the differences. Great use of levels, great uses of just different ways the dancers are executing their choreography, and what the artists are gonna do, which is just be amazing. Look at the heel toes. I am loving the heel toes. I don't know if any of y'all know dance history, but I'm kind of glad I feel like clown walking is back, and ever since the Super Bowl is here, at least here in the States, I think sea walking is back. So, and I see some heel toe steps, or what I grew up knowing as clown walking. Oof, this is the thing that I loved originally from the video, from the performance video. It's a heel, pivot, lean, heel, pivot, lean. Oof, that's a move, dude. Now, maybe not like exactly a move that regular people can just pick up, because I feel like there's a certain groove and quickness to it, because it's a 1 and 2, 3 and 4. It's not a simple 1, 2. But I think for me as a dancer, that's something I deeply appreciate. Da 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 da. Excuse me. Oof. That texture and vibe change right here once you went center. Notice like there's not so much of a hard hit now. Like as the first one's a hit. It's more like a hit, like a more of a flowing into it now. This is definitely something I kind of wish I could do a actual standing up demo on. That, not gonna lie, this move kind of reminds me of the Apache. Though I know it's not. An Apache is a breaking move. Look up the tutorial on my YouTube channel. This, I love the difference. Like notice like how big the shapes are and aggressive they are. Ooh. So let's back up a bit. 2, big and chill, see ya, chill and go. And big grooves. Woo, woo. God damn, just man. I don't even know what to say right now, man. The textures, the grooves, the levels. Whoa, big. Definitely bigness, nice groove. Then, oh, goddamn, man. Okay, so this is where that's what they did with the bandanas here. Boom. 6, 7, 8. I do like this contrast right now, like, cause they're all like, you know, they all have very dark clothes, and I just saw it in the performance video as well, and dark bandanas covering their face, so which makes him really pop up, but also these hands really stand out more because there's more contrast. So now you can clearly see the shape. Also helps that there's the wall is black. Ooh, what happened there? Excuse me? I love you, my guy, and you are so much more blessed than I am to be dancing with these guys. But I'm just seeing the shape. Look here. Boom. Very big. Boom. Very big. But see how he feels a little high for this coming up. You see that? It's all like he did more of like a head look down instead of actually bringing his whole body down. Because look at this kind of these lines here, and then once you come up, you see the difference. So the difference of his peers right there, and then up versus him. It's not as dramatic as a level change, so I'm not sure if it was just this run through, he didn't go all the way down, or if that's what he normally does. But I'm just saying like that just the level change isn't as dramatic if it with just a head look versus down here and then up. If you can see that already just from me sitting on my goddamn chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Love this. But either way, he's more blessed than I am. He's dancing with BTS. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this framing here, boom. Nice front and center. We got a low level. We got a mid level. And we got a standing level. And we got this flowing motion happening, very mesmerizing. Super fun. Ooh, and then they break through that framing. Ooh, that makes you feel very immersed with what's happening. God, this is great. Again, like being immersed, it's almost like I feel like I'm running through a forest. And then he's just coming out with his crew. It's like, yo, we're just coming out from camping. And just look how much, like how they have to like literally like pan the camera a little bit more so you can see what's happening. This is kind of like a freestyle kick. Duh. Man, these guys are also dancing with. I mean, I don't know if they're transparent enough for you to be able to see, but I'm assuming you can because these guys are going hard as fuck. But it's still a little tough with something in your face and you're trying to make sure it doesn't fall. I like this because it feels like it kind of feels like he's swimming through a sea of bandanas. Nice and mid-level. It's great. Great use of a lot of great ideas being executed here. And we're only, what, a minute 30, and this video is probably going to be at 20 minutes. Hope you guys enjoy. Ooh, that was clean. Clean transition. I mean, I love this anyways, like whenever I see artists do it. So, then they're all passing the bandanas. It's kind of a trip going backwards. So he tosses it up. Wow, man. Tosses it up. Transitions. Next artist. Boom. Man, that's the thing with using bandanas or like props is like it's like, you know, when you can't just drop an arm out of nowhere, you know. But if you're holding, I don't know, I'm holding my phone and I drop it, it's just gonna be on the floor. Or like it's like it kind of can potentially ruin the immersion especially if it's a key piece. So practicing with that is definitely something that, like, with the normal amount I would practice, I'd probably practice even more just to make sure that I do not drop the prop. Props stress me out. Thankfully, like there's a hang time before it fully falls. Because look how like up and then cut. Again, great use of the dancers for scale. Look how far back they are all the way up. So making the dancers like build a stage for them. Oh my god, my eyes are on that bandana. See, this is what I'm talking about. If you toss it back, we tossed it, and now it's on the floor, and I'm looking at it. It's happened to me on some other shows. Like my hat fell, so, and it can become a risk, like especially for artists like this. Especially like if imagine him doing that heel toe and then kick. That's a simple, like, that's a potential for a risk. Or like if he landed a little closer to here. You know, I'm just sharing with you guys thoughts and potential risks that I think when using props. Again, because also I'm a lazy bastard with that stuff because I like keeping things simple. And I like the whole thing of several things happening at the same time. So as they are doing their primary choreography, like, look how intense they are versus how the backup dancers are. It's not as intense. So the backup dancers' choreography is not as intense. As main artists get the same thing. So that's why, like, you got to be able to complement these things. So they're doing whip and a whip and a whip and a whip, round and hey. So it's not insanely hard. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. look how much more that added. Like that's the thing. That's the benefits of props too. Like you can add so much more. Like this. Look at my hands. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab something random. I'm gonna grab the screwdriver from my camera. Now we have a different shape. I'm presenting a screwdriver. Just like we have this shape, my hands, and then we have something else that we can use. Like props can add so much. It's like for me, it's just like I don't know. I guess maybe it's a trust thing for me. Oh, great ripple. Again, scale. Look how many dancers there are. Okay, 1. I'm appreciating this vibe. It's like it does kind of remind me of some of the older stuff like that they did before, because I was introduced to them like when they were doing more like the very, very like more poppy stuff. I do like this kind of badass vibe. Whew. The footwork. Step back, step back. Ugh. Okay. It's hard to try to process the choreography. I want to try it just sitting down. Da, da, da. Ooh, yeah. Then they're gonna kill it off with everyone doing it. Da, 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 da. At this point, I wish this camera stayed on a wide, because it just, you know, it looks damn epic with that many people doing the same choreography. Yeah, look at that, man. Again, like levels right here, and like the way it's like featured in terms of the formations. We got them here, and then we got the backup dancers. So we have a lot happening, and then levels using their hands. They're standing on. Oh no, they're under. Oh wow! I didn't realize that they're on each other's shoulders. Oh my god! These guys, and the grooves are just nice and are mesmerizing too. Because the groove isn't hard. It's like just literally just going side to side, being on count. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. God, I'd be so exhausted. Jesus Christ. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. So this is what I'm talking about. Like normally, I'm gonna go in reverse. When you see, I normally see like a curtain reveal. Ba 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 ba. You see that? Where they reveal the artists. But this is cool because it's kind of like a curtain close. Bam. Then drop to a level, and kind of made a nice ending picture right there. Nice levels. Again, angles, and then them kind of like in their Avengers hero pose, and all angles leading to them. So yeah, that is it for the video. So I've overanalyzed this, I think, to the best of my ability. I hope you guys have learned. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, what's going on, everyone? Today we are reacting to BTS Dope. Different setup, experimenting, primarily recording with my new laptop. You guys got requests, send them over the Patreon and all the things. And yeah, let's get right into it. First time seeing this, let's go. Okay, it's only just 2 of them right now on stage. I like his shoes. So I have been thoroughly enjoying seeing some of the older BTS stuff. Like I feel like it comes out just a little harder. Nice. Nice, like, different flows with the texture, going from like very, very staccato, then going to flow, 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 flow. Okay, nice body wave. I don't know if he's just trying to be goofy. Ooh, God, that red, that look though. I'm also trying not to be as loud. Doesn't stay in my place. Nice use of dynamics. Nice rotations. Okay. Ooh, he's a little stiff on that one, but I've seen him dance in like the later videos, like today. He's come such a long way. I mean, them in general. That texture to properly make that look like it's ricocheting is a nice little nuance. Nice footwork. I love the musicality and the footwork. Oh my god, dude. Because they're going from a lot of quick, slow, slow. And then moments like that. Ooh, damn. Yeah, a lot of sharp movements. Very easy to keep clean. But just because it's like easy doesn't mean it's like, you know, simple in the sense. Because they're still like, for them, through all their training, they have the nuances of like being able to, a lot of control. But. Very aggressive bounce. This, love that. Love that. Look at the then slow. Lot of different like change ups, man. They're writing that, dude. I think my favorite throughout this whole thing is just the amount of speed changes they have, and just how they're writing the music. Yo, I am in love with just the red and black. So simple. Nice little level change on that. Nice way to clump up. Nice texture change and speed. So I saw that little bit of like a little fumble towards the end, but he stuck that. Yeah. Okay. So I am really enjoying a lot of the older stuff. You know, I enjoy the current stuff too, but there's a certain grit I feel, or chip on the shoulder that they have with this music, because it feels like it's like really like I got something to prove kind of vibe to it. Love the choreography. Definitely love the speed changes and how fast they write the music. Between that to slowing it down, there's not a whole lot of difference of like from like the sharp movements that they're doing to grooves, so to say, but it's more like the speed and how sharp they're hitting it. So they're going da 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 da, but they're also going ba ba ba. They're still having a little bit of a groove, but not so much of a flow into it. There's not a whole lot of that. A lot of fun to watch. Let's go into the analysis. All right, what's going on, everyone? Today we are analyzing BTS's Dope, requested by me, my channel. If you guys got requests, head on over to the Patreon, and if you want to hang with me, join with me live on Twitch whenever I do it. Obviously, this is not live right now, but because I am away, and I wanted to test the power of my laptop. So let's play from the beginning. I think one of the things that I really like about watching them and their practices, especially from this era, is I appreciate it when artists still are practicing their facial expressions even though it is a practice. And now there's a lot of people that say it's just practice, but there's a whole practice makes permanent. What you're putting in constantly in the practice is what you're going to do on stage, because it's different now. It's one thing to do movement, it's another thing to actually start performing, because now you're involving a different set of like muscles. It just feels different. If you've never performed as a dancer or someone in theater or acting, whatever, or singing, you won't know. So I really enjoy this course choreography. Is a lot of fun. Let's see. Da 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 7 8 and 1 2 3 4 5 6. So like what I mentioned, if you guys watched the reaction video already, is that there's a lot of quick, and then slow, but not so much where it's like a flow, but it's still like a hit kind of movement. So watch here. Ba ba da 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 da. So very sharp, precise. This is like the closest thing that I've seen that's kind of a flowing movement, but it's still going really fast. So ba da do da da. I like this contrast, because right now we're giving a lot of fast movements to the audience. Quick, slow. Still upbeat here, and slowing it down. That walk, the little box step they did was just very playful, because it wasn't a lot of hitting, but it was still a lot of big movements traveling as a group. Boom, da 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 da. I like drawing the energy flows, because we're going like ba 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 da 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 da, boom, like a hit, then flow a little bit. That's kind of what I'm seeing. I mean, I appreciate that. I don't know if that's an actual basketball team or anything. For me, when I see the blue and orange, I think New York Knicks. Random, I know. Love this. So look at the power of the human face. You see him, okay, just him, okay, because everyone's eyes, you don't see their eyes. They're all looking down. But the minute like you see their face, even just with a look, just a pose, you connect so much more. Boom, boom. And what helps even more, sell it, is the facial expressions, like shock. Now you're just seeing hair. Boom, now you see more. And then there's like a lot more. Like it's almost like walking into a quiet room or something. You open the door or something and everyone just is like, whoosh, just stares at you. Kind of the same effect happening here. Nice. So yeah, very simple dynamics. Just running. So again, this is clever right here. So as they do, let's back it up. This is a great way of just adding energy to the scene or to the moment, because while the main artist is doing something, it'd be different if he was by himself. But there's a group running around him, it just adds more to it. Boom, nice drop. Up, up. Nice little drop here into a higher level. You see that? So nice way of just like simple choreography, but still just using levels. So this level, nice and high. Yeah, see that? Nice and like simple. And boom. Adding levels to your choreography is just one of the many ways to make it feel more dynamic, to make it feel less monotonous. Nice speed controls, rotations into his diamond. Again, I'm not saying names because I'm definitely afraid of making mistakes about that. But I know I've seen him dance plenty of times in other videos, the newer videos, and he's improved so much from here. They all have, like I said in the reaction video, but still, like right now, what's happening? Look at his torso. He's very stiff in the upper body. He's very limmy. Like he's very upright here, whereas he is contracting, like boom, boom, really using his core to move. So see that? Nice and curve. Boom, see that groove? So he's going really into it, into those grooves. See that? Which gives it a nice groove. Same with him. Same with him. There's a nice little bounce to it. Let me see. Yeah, it's a little extra that they're giving it that makes the groove of this little up and down motion a lot more, gives it a lot more bounce to it, because there's this and then contracting. This is why, like, I think one of the most basic things for any dancer to learn, at least anyone in hip hop dance, is the groove. Learning how to use your torso. Bah, 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 bah. That's like the most basic, and then this is kind of proves again, like for me, why angular limb choreographer is easier to clean, because they don't necessarily have to learn how to groove to be able to go up and down like that. That makes sense? But nonetheless, he's still executing it. I'm just saying the difference of where he was then and versus now, huge difference. And it's the same for anyone. It's just a matter of repetition. It's a matter of getting feedback, intentionally trying to improve, not just doing it. But yeah, I like that shape. Because he's what I would call like someone, like a dancer that can blend well. Because even though he's in the back right now, he's still hitting the counts. He's still hitting all the shapes that's needed. God, yeah, this routine is pretty sick. 3, 4, da 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 da, boom, 2. I love that head bounce. It's a nice level. Like, it's a nice, like, going from a mid to standing level. So here and then up here. And then not only that, it's also kind of like a bouncing, kind of almost like a hypnotist. It's a nice mesmerizing kind of movement. And not only that, we're having kind of like the auditory cues of just how it goes with the music. We're hitting levels, we're hitting repeated patterns, and we're hitting the music as well. Yeah, they do a lot of level changes for that. Very quick musicality. Boom, boom. Very fast grooves. Da 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 da. Levels to standing. Quick and quick and quick and drop. Da 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 da. And again, levels kind of using a repeated pattern as they go up. Love that footwork right there. That was hype. Because a lot of big chaotic movements. Boom, boom, then kind of like a small little explosion. Whew. God damn. Da da da. That footwork. It's all just like simple foot swivels, I think. So it's like scuff, step, swivel, swivel back. Yeah. Run, jump back. Run, jump back. Yeah. Oh, what happened here? Interesting. Watch him. He leans kind of the opposite of what everyone else is kind of leaning. Because naturally, you would want... Oh, no, he's doing all right. You're right. I'm being silly. That was nice. Simple movements right there. Boom. So sharp. Nice little level change. Simple movements. Kind of, again, kind of pretty mesmerizing. Da, 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 ba. God, this choreography is so goddamn good, man. I mean, at this point, like, I think I've said all I needed to say. Da, yeah, da, boom. Da, 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 da. Ooh, was that a heel toe instead? Yeah, okay, nice. They did a heel toe, so kind of like a box step. Heel toe, step, oh, kind of like a heel toe into a pot of beret thing. Da 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 da. Love this movement. God, this footwork and then trying to have me to sing. God damn. Simple atmosphere choreography. Good breather moment for them, especially if they're singing and dancing. This is the kill off. Ja. Good use. Nothing too crazy with formations, nothing too crazy with transitions. They do a lot of walking through their transitions, but nonetheless, the choreography is a lot of fun, enjoyable, pretty hard, especially with the footwork. That looks like a lot of fun to learn, to be honest. But yeah, nothing else more to add here. Hope you guys enjoyed. All right, what's going on, everyone? Today we are reacting to BTS Boy with Love. If you guys have requests, head over to the Patreon. And if you don't, and if you want to hang out with me on Twitch, hang out with me when I announce it. So this is actually the first, I think, BTS, or second BTS song that I actually listened to. This was, I saw the New Year's performance, I think 2020. So I'm kind of excited to see this. I didn't really appreciate it then, their artistry, as I do now. So I'm pretty excited to to really more enjoy it as a dancer, not just like, it's like, oh, it's a New Year's performance and whatnot. I do love that it's a very like white backdrop because you can see the silhouettes so well. Nice. I like that. Like just the minute you see their face, the instant connection with the audience. Go a little wider. Nice. Clean into that diagonal. Ooh, this is a moment right there. The choreography isn't like overly like crazy intricate, but it's very big and very fun. I fucking love that move. This is a good, for me, a great case of choreography that's not overly complex, but so fun and entertaining. That's what you want for the crowd to experience, because they're doing like kick swivels, head looks, but it's still a lot of fun to watch. Rotations, get to the next spot. Then simple grooves, hey. This is simple and effective choreography. It's not like some other groups I've seen where it's like very, like, it's close to competition level. But what this does really well is like it really complements the vibe of the song. It allows the artists to showcase danceability without making the choreography overly complex. Yeah, this choreography isn't, like I said, I've been saying throughout this video. Oh my god, I love that move. That's the move. I think that kick into that's what got me, got me hooked into their choreography. So yeah, like fun grooves, big movements. Yeah, this is like, again, not overly complex, but really fun. Just really fun to watch. Good breather moment for everyone. Okay, I like that groove. The little camel walk. Seven, 8, kick. Da. Super fun, playful. Yeah, this choreography was more, I almost feel like it was just designed for their personalities to shine and for them to perform and to show like, hey, we can move. I like that ending position. Yeah, as I was saying, choreography is not overly complex. It's not like a 1 a 2 and it's not trying to hit and do everything all at once. It was simple. It was fun. It was engaging. It helps that the song is a banger. Like, it embodies the song. give the artists an opportunity to be more performers. And obviously when we see the performers, like to be singers rather than just, dancers. It's very different, like just to be a dancer and then a singer and then doing both. So it's always something to be mindful of, at least for me, like me just being a dancer all my life. I've never had to sing, especially for creating with artists. Yeah, it goes to show, like, if you're just trying to you don't have to put the craziest choreography to showcase your dance ability. Just make sure it's fun, it looks good on the artist, and it gives the artists the time to shine in what they do best. All right, so let's hop on to the performance video. Make sure you guys go check out the analysis video as well. What's going on, everyone? Today we are analyzing BTS Boy With Love. If you guys got requests, head over to the Patreon. And if you guys are hanging out with me live, join me on Twitch whenever I announce it. This is not live. This is just me, not at home, testing my laptop. And I'm kind of going to be experimenting in a different format here where I don't necessarily watch the whole video, but just keep the parts where there's things that are significant that I want you guys to learn, to keep, this whole video short. Because if you guys want to watch me react, just watch the reaction video. Something about just the flowing movement, right, is just very mesmerizing, isn't it? It's not sharp, but it's very like the waves of the ocean just pulling you in, and you can't see it. It's this reveal right here is slow reveal of like a boom is very much different from like a boom, a sudden look. Had such a nice dramatic build up to this. So yeah, nothing's too big. It's very subtle. And then this is a playful moment. Look at that. Again, the power of the human face. We have 0 right here. We know they're there, but the fact is we connect with here or here, where most of us do. Okay. And then the minute it turns, boom, we have the connection. And whoever your bias is, or if you're just taking it this whole scene in, now it feels like we're being acknowledged. Like, oh, they see me. I'm here. But that's a nice little moment with the shoulder. Then they pull you back in by taking away the eye contact. This is fun, playful choreography here. I think that part of the choreography, I could be wrong, or very much reminds you of, I think it's Blood, Sweat, and Tears, where there's like a boom. So they do like a forced arch one way, the other way. I love that groove, but I'm just calling it. It feels like feels familiar. Boom, boom, boom. So so I think it does feel familiar. 7, 8. Look at all this choreography. Like this, like it's not hard, but it's very fun, very playful, very easy. And it's gonna be just perfect for performance. 7, 8. Clean diagonals. See, and this clean pictures. 8, 1, 2. Nice travel. Again, the choreography is not hard. It's just great moments. There's moments where the choreography gets a little harder. Boom. There's a very long, like, kind of melt eye contact, and then just a completely like different feel from the melting, like melt and look and hop, 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 hop. I love this travel. Boom. So we got 2, 3, 2. Nice standard formation. Nice clean transition to this M formation, kind of. Yeah, I think it looks like that. So let's go. They're doing this here. 1. We got a nice 3, 2, 3, 2. Transitioning to this. Nice kind of formation here. It's very seamless. And and even though, and what I liked is that they took their time getting into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Nice transition to switch out artists. I think one of the things I like is I do like that they took their time, because most of the time when some of these, even whether it's dance, seeing some of these artists, some of the transitions, either they're walking into it or they have to transition really quick, like a 1 2 sliding, or 1 2 3 4. So this does is, for me at least, is what the effect that I'm receiving. It's very hypnotic. I love this choreography, this move. So even then, this is where like they really start doing a lot more of the choreography. It's like simple movements that aren't overly intricate. But I'd say easy movements, but not simple, because there has to be some level of body control or body awareness to do some of it. Groove into the body roll, and then softening up a little bit more. Even though their movements are like they're doing like step into the hip sways, they're not going into it lazy, but they are going into it a little bit soft compared to like ba ba ba, then da da, that really quick hip swing, then chilling it out a little bit more, a little bit more intense, boom, raising it up. So you see, like there's like, because one of the mistakes that some people I think can get stuck in is like is keeping the same energy throughout, like a ba out, pull, that kind of stuff. And then there's different ways to execute it. You can go quick and slow, or you can go or slow and quick. So there's a lot of changes in body awareness through a lot of the training. Even though the choreography is easy relative to what they've done, and all the artists I've seen, execution is not always exactly simple. It's the experience that makes it simpler. Da da da, ba 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 ba. Nice grooves. Like this type of movement looks easy. Like those who don't know how to groove or just even body roll like that, this move it will be hard. Da. Ooh, like look at those two different steps. Like this is essentially like it's kind of similar in a sense. Boom, dip, change. Okay, do a ball change, and like nice levels or step. Like what's making this work for me, just to point that out, is they're having levels and then they're dropping down a level again. So run that back. Boom, boom, and then they do the same step. Oh no, it's more like a tap tap, but they're going into like a big movement, big groove. Ba ba. 5, 6, 7, 8, and chill and chill. See just the different, in the sense like how people can switch languages or dialects. It's the same thing here when it comes to dancing. Even with the choreography, be it different dance styles. I think this is like a form of code switching. Not gonna lie, that part of the movements makes me think they're gonna do an up rock. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, ba ba battle rock. Yeah, a lot of it is like dynamics to complement the artists. Easy movement, like simple movements. Oh, big on the box step there. I kind of I'm just watching Jim in here real quick. I was just noticing how much bigger his steps were. I don't know, maybe I could be wrong. I just felt like his steps were bigger. Like, not that I was like anything wrong in it. It's like sometimes little things that happen that I just happen to catch. Again, easy atmosphere choreography. 6, 7, 8 box. 4. I like that transition from just essentially a 3, like a 3. It's kind of like a 4 3 kind of. Or no, it's a 3, like this is kind of what I'm seeing. Boom, boom, boom. We got this thing happening here. Boom and boom, boom, and here, and they're just transitioning. I do like that. Again, creates nice energy as he's singing. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Da da da. 7, 8. Kick. Da da da. Big easy movements here. Nice breather moment. I'd be especially jealous of like the people that are kind of looking away or looking down because they don't necessarily have to like. If you're taking a breather moment and you're looking at the crowd, you have to keep engaged. But if you're looking away, you can be like, just try to catch your breath. Like the camel walk that he's doing for his solo. Yeah, it's fun. They seeing the things that artists do when they can ad lib. Just like watching, like he's like waving to the crowd. He's walking in, and then he looks. 7, 8, 1, 2. Again, fun moment here. Choreography is not again, as I've said through the video, not overly complex. Just fun. That's all it is. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1. Yeah, that's it. Nothing else more to add. Fun, simple choreography, enjoyable, shows the artist's danceability. Yeah, make sure you guys go watch the reaction video to this and the performance video. If you felt like you learned something, comment down below what you learned today. Or, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. All right, performance video time. Any fans, first time watching here, I have a preference of wide fan cams. So this is a little on the shaky end. It's not centered. For me, my preference is because so I can see the dance as a whole. I'm not a fan. I'm just a dancer, just watching. I'm kind of a fan. I appreciate the music, but I prefer watching the performance as a whole. Yeah, see, look at that. Just like even the turn from this seating, it still feels effective. That's one of the so you just, I don't know. For me, you feel that connection. You see that smile? Look how far it was, but you can see that smile. So a lot of the times when I'm choreographing or when I'm putting things together, I think of the shape and how is it going to look from someone from this far. Because as an audience member, you're seeing the thing as a whole, not on TV, which is a different intention in itself, in my opinion. Okay. And just letting you guys know, I have no idea if I picked the right one. Yeah, that step really feels like a battle rock or an up rock. There you go. Yeah, so this choreography just there's such good performance. It's a lot of fun. Right. Oh yeah, that's the challenge with performing with glasses, like constantly trying to fix it. Though I just forget to put contacts on half the time because I'm just being lazy about it. Did she have a wardrobe change? That was fast. Well, I need to see that again, man. I love hearing the vocals. See, that move, simple enough for a lot of people to pick up just within like 30 minutes. I don't know why, but I really like the fact that the mics are colored. I don't know why. Oh, it's a completely different. Let's go, Halsey. You keeping up with the fellas? He's a beast. I've never seen her like perform live ever, so I feel like me saying that just says like I live under a rock. Nice ending pose. Yeah, a lot of fun to watch. A lot of fun to watch. Okay, so that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed.